Well, alright, welcome back everybody to A Life of Hobbies. It is Mega Box Friday, but we're doing a little different. It is now Booster Box Friday, because we've got an entire booster box of Avatar The Last Airbender, the latest set from Magic the Gathering's Universes Beyond. We are putting together the set. We've opened a booster bundle, a commander bundle, and 2 pre-release kits, plus a couple extra packs that I won at the Friday night pre-release event. I am really looking forward to this. This set has a whole bunch of really good cards. Not to mention, it's a nice set to put together as far as artwork goes. So there's our box topper. When you buy a box, you get the Firebending Student as your promo. So, draft archetypes. Because this is what they use for drafting now, is just play boosters. They got rid of the draft boosters and set boosters and just went with play boosters. I've been debating whether or not I should weigh the packs just to see if there's anything significant or of note when it comes to play boosters, but who has the time for that, right? I don't have the time for that. In fact, I'm shooting this last night on Thursday. Had to go grocery shopping and whatnot, so I'm doing this at about, I don't know, close to 8 o'clock at night or so. So I've got to get this rip done so that I can get it uploaded so that you guys can watch it in the morning. So we got Treetop Freedom Fighters, Azula Always Lies, Rowdy Snowballers, Razor Rings, Raucous Audience, Porcupine, Kyoshi Battle Fan, Air Nomad, The Boulder, Ready to Rumble, Tio Spirited Glider, Ty Lee Artful Acrobat, and Momo Friendly Flyer. So we've got the promo of this, and now we have the base with Toph the Blind Bandit on the foil, North Pole Gates, and an ally token. Alright, so rares. Let's put the tokens over here, there. Put the commons there. And the foils. There we go. Alright, let me zoom out just a bit. Now, hold it up closer to the camera so everybody can see. Maybe we should get the background in there. Spent all that time putting it together. So, there's our token. We got Treetop Fighters, Azula Always Lies, Rowdy Snowballers. Oh my god, it's the same pack all over again. Messenger Hawk, How to Start a Riot, Destined Confrontation, Ozai's Cruelty, Energy Bending. Hey, there's the last one of the colorless cards I needed to get. That is pretty cool. Jeng Jeng the Deserter. Is it Jeng Jeng or Zhang Zhang? I don't know. Wartime Protesters is our rare. It's like a 25-cent rare. We've got Octopus Form for the foil. That's pretty cool. Both those packs are very, very similar to each other. It was weird. We've seen that. We saw that with the booster bundle as well, you know. So, not a fan of the collation so far. Glider Kids, Turtle Duck, Yuyan Archers, Beetle, Octopus, Messenger Hawk, Platypus Bear, Allies at Last, Judy, one of many, Enter the Avatar State, Waterbender Ascension. That's pretty nice. Oh, we got the Secret Tunnel. I love that card. That's a great card. That card kicked my butt on Friday night. But we got the Secret Tunnel. Very nice. Double rare pack. Boomerang Basics on the foil with a Mashu and an ally token. That's nice. We got the Secret Tunnel. Alright, Canyon Crawler, Forecasting Fortune Teller, Sandbender Storm, Earthbending Lesson, Cunning Maneuver, Sold Out, Kyoshi Battle Fan, Aang the Last Airbender, Earth Kingdom General, Heibai, Spirit of Balance, Honest Work, that's new, Abandoned Air Temple. That's also new. That's pretty nice. With Messenger Hawk on the foil. And a swamp foil as well. It's the Momo Swamp, I believe, is it? Oh, that's the other one. Let's see, is Momo in this one? So these are the Avatar's Journey lands. And they basically depict a bunch of the different places that Aang stopped at on his journey. So we got some new cards in there. Another Porcupine, Canyon Crawler, Forecasting Fortune Tellers. Interesting, here we go. Getting similar as the last pack. Zuko's Exile, Vindictive Warden, White Lotus Reinforcements. I believe that's new. Boomerang Basics, Epic Downfall. Very nice. Bitter Work. And Earthbender Ascension. That big old badger mole. Iroh Grand Lotus on the foil. Yo, that's sick. Very nice. Huh. Very nice. Put that over there. Alright. So far, so good. We're not even a third of the way through. We just pulled an Iroh on the foil. Now, you can also find the Fighting Pose cards in the play boosters. There's, was it 8 or 10 of them? Not just the 4 that everybody thinks of with the neon inks. Curious Farm Animals, Rockosaurus, Porcupine. Oh man, a lot of the same over and over. Price of Freedom. Now that's a good card, the Waterbending Scroll. It basically becomes tap to draw a card. Boomy, King of Three Trials. Lo and Lee, Twin Tutors with Diligent Zookeeper. Huh. To a maximum of 10. Earth Kingdom Protectors on the foil. There's the Momo Island. It's down there in the corner. It's a new one, I do believe I needed that one. Flexible Waterbender, Compassionate Healer, Origin of Metal Bending, Mongoose Lizard, Foggy Swamp Hunters, Pretending Poxbearers, Wandering Musicians, Invasion Tactics, Team Avatar, Hama the Bloodbender, the Fire Nation Drill, and the last Agni Kai. I pulled the scene card version of that. So another double rare pack. How about that? And Beetle on the foil. Airship Engine Room. Cunning Maneuver, Sold Out, Flexible Waterbender, Compassionate Healer, Origin of Metal Bending, Platypus Bear, Zuko's Exile, Invasion Submersible, Daily Agents, Combustion Technique, Water Tribe Rallier, and Avatar Aang! Yes! That is what's up! Yo, this box is awesome. I like this box now. Aang, Master of Elements. Now, you have to do all the bendings. You have to waterbend, earthbend, firebend, and airbend. All in the same turn. You get to transform him. So you get to draw 4 cards and then transform him, which is pretty awesome if you can do all 4 of those. Canyon Crawler on the foil with Airship Engine Room foil as well. And the Ballistic Boulder token. Alright, we gotta get that sleeved up. Bam. Pow. There it is. Avatar Aang. One of the biggest pulls in the base set. Got another Razor Ring, Rocky Rebuke, Treetops, Daily Indoctrination, Forecasting, Sandbenders, said Sandblasters, Kyoshi Warriors, Ruinous Waterbending, War Balloon, Earth Rumble, and the Lion Turtle. With a, oh my god, a borderless Firelord Zuko to go with it. Alright, yep. That works for me. Pack number 10. 1/3 of the way through this box. The Iguana Parrot, great in limited format, I'll tell you that much. Path to Redemption, Walltop Sentries, Boomy Bash, Pirate Peddlers, Vindictive Warden, Earth Village Ruffians, Solstice Revelations, Wolfbat, another new one for me, Leaves from the Vine, little uncommon saga action there, Accumulate Wisdom, and Firebender Ascension. Alright, so we found 3 of the Ascensions so far, with Deserter's Disciple on the foil, Misty Palms Oasis, wonderful. Find all of the Ascensions. Wouldn't that be nice? Mongoose Lizard, Foggy Swamp Hunters, another Iguana Parrot, Path to Redemption, Walltop, Merchant of Many Hats, Abandoned Attachments, Combustion Man, Grand. There was a promo if you went to the Commander events, and I didn't know about it till after. Guru Pathic, Appa, Loyal Sky Bison, and Avatar Destiny, another one of the quarter rares. With Judy, one of many on the foil. And Serpent's Pass. We got the Rumble Arena, Origin of Metal Bending, Cunning Maneuver, Sold Out, Iguana Parrot, Compassionate Healer, Aang's Journey, Master Piandao, the White Lotus Hideout, Master Paku, Uncle Iroh, with Aang's Iceberg. Now there's a really, really fun combo with Aang's Iceberg. But that's awesome. That's the Elemental border. Aang's Iceberg Elemental. So that gives me 2 of the Aang's Iceberg. I need 1 more. Path to Redemption on the foil. And a foil swamp. 1 more Aang's Iceberg. And then you get a infinite repeating loop that is fun to use on things that have ETB abilities. Water Grasp, Avatar Enthusiast, Sabertooth Moose Lion, Firebending Lesson, Hog Monkey, Aang's Journey, Earth Kingdom Soldier, Tolls of War, Iroh's Demonstration, Seismic Sense, and Heartless Act. So there's our uncommons. Oh my god! Wan Shi Tong. Oh. Wan Shi Tong. That's like a $50 card. And Jet's Brainwashing on the foil. That's pretty awesome. I can't believe we got another Wan Shi Tong. Man. How nice is that? We pulled one of those in our Azula pre-release kit. That Azula pre-release kit I opened was absolutely just retarded. It was so good. I wish I had had that one at the event. Boomy Bash, Pirate Peddlers, Watery Grasp, Avatar Enthusiasts, Sabertooth Moose Lion, Wandering Musicians, Merchant of Many Hats, Fire Navy Trebuchet, Dragonfly Swarm, Toph the Blind Bandit, Benevolent River Spirit, Katara the Fearless. Very nice. With It'll Quench Ya on the foil. Katara the Fearless is a fun deck to build around. Earthbending Lesson, Mongoose Lizard, Pirate Peddlers, Flexible Waterbender, Path to Redemption, Otter Penguin, Barrels of Blasting Jelly, The Cave of Two Lovers, Azula on the Hunt, Southern Air Temple, Rockalanche, Earth King's Lieutenant, with a Foggy Swamp Vinebender on the foil. Unfortunately, the Earth King's Lieutenant's, I think, like 23 cents. Geyser Leaper, Zhang's Deserters, Ostrich Horse, Rough Rhino Cavalry, Corrupt Court Official, Kyoshi Warriors, Abandoned Attachments, Invasion Reinforcements, Twin Blades, True Ancestry, love this card, Zuko's Conviction, and for our rare, Get Out of Here. Get out of here! Seriously? This is, best box ever! Unbelievable. Earth Rumble Wrestlers on the foil and North Pole Gates. Unbelievable. There's half the cost of the box right there. Let's hope the luck keeps rolling. We're almost 2/3 of the way through here. Firebending Lesson, Hog Monkey, Geyser Leaper, Zhang's Deserters, Ostrich Horse, Rough Rhinos, Cycle of Renewal, Tundra Tank, Momo, Playful Pet, Jet's Brainwashing, and Raven Eagle. With a Great Divide Guide. Nice. Double rare pack. Turtle Duck. Now the Great Divide Guide, I think, is like a $2 card, and Raven Eagle, I can't remember, he's like $1. I got 2 of those Raven Eagle in my Azula pre-release kit. So yeah, if I had had that kit at the event, I would have been playing predominantly black splashed with everything else that was like flexible black. You know, I love that flexible mana. Sabertooth, Boomy, Foggy Swamp, Hull, Watery Grasp, Zhang's Deserters, Earth Kingdom Soldier, Otter Penguin. God. Yeah, Mystic Remora, very nice. Hermetic Herbalist, Zuko Exiled Prince, Suki Kyoshi Warrior, and Aang Swift Savior. With the last Agni Kai on the scene foil. Borderless scene card on the foil. Very nice. Jeez, oh Pete's, man. This has been an absolutely ridiculous box. Misty Palms Oasis on the foil there. Absolutely ridiculous box. See, what's so nice about this, with so many of the cards in this set, you can basically blink this Remora, and every time it comes back, its cumulative upkeep resets. So, just an absolutely, oh, what a great box. Put that right back there. Our stack is getting pretty tall. Eloquentia, Rabaroo Troop, Rebellious Captives, Fire Nation Raider, Callous Inspector, Cat Owl, Bender's Waterskin, Shared Roots, Fire Nation Attacks, Gather the White Lotus, and Zhao Ruthless Admiral with Elemental Teachings. And Allies at Last on the foil. There's so many good cards in this set for tribal decks. So many good cards. Corrupt Court Official, Eloquentia, Rabaroo Troop, Rebellious Captives, Fire Nation Raider, Callous Inspector, Barrels of Blasting Jelly, Sokka Lateral Strategist, Fire Sages, Cat Gator, Knowledge Seeker, which goes great, right? Fire Lord Azula. This box just keeps getting better. Yuyan Archers on the foil. Boiling Rock Prison. This box just keeps getting better. Here we go. The home stretch. Our last 10 packs here. Walltop Sentries, Firebending Lesson, Hog Monkey, Eloquentia, Enthusiasts, Rumble Wrestlers, The Messenger Hawk, Fatal Fissure, great card by the way, Sokka's Haiku, Professor Zay, Anthropologist, Flopsy, Boomy's Buddy, and Tiger Seal. With Avatar's Wrath on the foil. Meditation Pools. Man. Now, how could this box possibly get any better? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Lost Days, Airbending Lesson, Badgermole, Deserter's Disciple, Deadly Precision, another Rumble Wrestler, another Water Skin, Katara, Bending Prodigy. The art on these cards is just wonderful, you guys. It really is. Like, there we go. Well, I hope that hasn't distorted so much of the view. I was unintentionally zoomed in a bit there. Katara, Bending Prodigy, but just great artwork. Unlucky Cabbage Merchant, Fancy Footwork, Northern Air Temple, Boiling Rock Rioter, with a Master Paku on the foil. Lost Days, Airbending Lesson, Badger Mole, another Disciple, another Precision, Battle Fan, Kingdom Jailer, Fire Nation Warship, June, Bounty Hunter, Ty Lee, Chi Blocker. Huh. And Agna Kayla. Another double rare pack. How about that? With Deadly Precision on the foil. And Sunblessed Peak. Rebellious Captives, Fire Nation Raider, Callous Inspector, Geyser Leaper, Rabaroo Troop, Cycle of Renewal, Cat Owl, Earth Kingdom Protectors, Fire Nation Engineer, Ember Island Production, May Jaded Edge, Sandbender Scavengers. Huh, that would get very big very quick. With Epic Downfall on the foil. And the foil Avatar's Journeyland. Is Momo in that one? I don't see Momo in there. So Momo must not be in all of them, just some of them. First time flyer, water tribe captain, pillar launch, fire nation cadets, swamp snare trap, giant koi, pretending poxbearers, air nomad legacy, the boulder ready to rumble, Tio spirited glider with Tylee artful acrobat, and Suki. Well, I now have like a full play set of Suki, and Badgermole on the foil. Boy, a Badgermole cub on the foil would be even better. Can I get a Badgermole cub foil? That'd be pretty cool. What do you say? Pray into the card gods. First time flyer, another captain launch, cadets. Oh my god, it's the same stuff again. Haru hidden talent, Crescent Island temple, cruel administrator, vengeful villagers, and tough, hard-headed teacher. With a foil watery grasp. I have the promo version of this that I got out of my Azula box. And I got the Azula promo out of my Toph box. Go figure, right? Somebody mentioned the other day it would have been smart for them to, properly theme the boxes with the character you were looking at. Ostrich Horse, Rough Rhino Cavalry, Corrupt Court Official, First Time Flyer, Airbending Lesson, Earth Village Ruffian, Zuko's Exile, Longfang Grand Secretariat, Buzzard Wasp Colony, Serpent of the Pass, Airbender's Reversal, and Iroh Grand Lotus. Alright, so we should probably go ahead and grab that first one we pulled, because that probably deserves to be up on the back wall with everything else. And now we have two of them. That is kind of epic to pull the foil and the base in the same rip. Not gonna lie, pretty nice. Flopsy, Boomy's buddy on the foil island. It's nice that you get a foil in every pack. Ah! Sorry about that. My foot cramped up. Yip. Foggy Swamp Vinebender, Lightning Strike, Azula Always Lies, Waterbending Lesson, Glider Kids, Kyoshi Battlefan, Aang the Last Airbender, Earth Kingdom General, Hey by Spirit of Balance with Honest Work, and our rare is gonna be Ba Sing Se. Alright. I think we got two of those now. And like, this is one of the best looking foils in the set. Lightning Strike. Look at that. That's dope. I love that foil. Kyoshi Village. Alright guys, last two packs. I'm thinking about it. I don't think this set had anything like with like Spider-Man with the Soul Stone, or Final Fantasy with the serialized chocobos. I don't think this set really has any cards that are going to be, $10 or $15 or $50,000. There have been some, $2,000 cards coming out of it with those neon inks, but we're not going to see anything quite so crazy as we have recently seen. Lightning Strike, Azula Always Lies, Vindictive Warden, Platypus Bear, Sun Warriors, Sparring Dummy, Ozai's Cruelty, and Avatar's Wrath, with Baifeng's Bounty Hunters, Team Avatar on the foil. There's a combo that goes along with this with the whole earthbending. I can't remember what it is right off the top of my head, but there's a combo with the Bounty Hunters. Pillar Launch, Fire Nation Cadets. This is our last pack. Trap, Magikarp, Yip Yip, Messenger Hawk, Platypus Bear, the Meteor Sword, Crashing Wave, Combustion Technique, and we finish with Sozin's Comet. How about that? You got anything good behind it? Yo, that's a double mythic pack, you guys. Double mythic. Our last pack was a double mythic. Ko the Face Stealer and Sozin's Comet. Huh. Not bad. What a way to finish out the rip. Let's go ahead and get those sleeved up. That's my third Sozin's Comet. And where do we put it? Drop that right there. The old Badger Mole Cub's looking like it's ready to fall over. Yeah, it's got something in front of it. That'll be fine. There we go. And our last foil is going to be an Iguana Parrot with a Serpent's Pass. So there we go. We got a lot of new cards here. I'm going to pause the video real quick. We'll get all this sorted out. And we'll see what all's new and what's not. We'll be right back. So I'm roughly about halfway through sorting this, and it's looking pretty good. I don't think we're going to have too much left to go to complete the set. We'll be right back. So there we go. All nice and sorted out now. Now to go through each of it and find all the new cards. And sort the new from the dupe. So that didn't take too long. But this next part's probably going to take a whole lot longer. I'll be right back. Pow! So there we go. All the new stuff. I think the only thing that I've got up there that isn't new in the back here is the Badger Mole Cub and the Sozin's Comet. All the rest of those are new. Even the Toph, I have the promo version of Toph. But I don't, I just got the base version of it, so there we go. So overall, in this box, one new artifact that isn't colored. We did pull some really good stuff in here, and obviously we'll do a price recap on everything. You'll see it on the screen. Hopefully we came out on top. I don't know yet. I think we did, though. I'm willing to bet we did. So, got a lot of new cards. And the set is much, much closer to completion. We are not that far off, and I'll have a final number that'll be up on the screen there. So if you've endured this long, thank you so much for joining me. We will have all of this together in the binder here. And sometime next week, we'll visit back. We'll see just how far we've gotten, where we're looking at. It's been a heck of a week, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Until next time. Wait. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below what you know, what you think, and what you want to see coming up. Until next time, y'all take care. We'll see you on the next one.